this is the answer we've gotten for days and days and days from every podium in this town. Even if this administration does not have the denominator, that is not my question. My question is, can this administration tell the American people how many Americans it has evacuated from Afghanistan? And if you cannot, can you please explain, not the denominator?
I understand.
Why can't you just say the number?
Barbara, I think we're just going to leave it at several thousand right now, and I understand that's not a satisfying answer to you. I would tell you that that the number literally changes almost by the hour.
But so does everything else.
I understand, Barbara. We're going to leave it at several thousand for right now.
The general at one point told us that 2,500 had gotten out. What is your assessment now as to the number that that have gotten out of Afghanistan, and do you think you can get all of them out?
I think I answered the second part of that. I think for all Americans who want to leave, the State Department is working very hard to contact them, and we are getting them out every day. And that's not going to change. I understand the question about the specific detail. I would just tell you that several thousand Americans have been safely evacuated from Afghanistan. I understand that's not the degree of specificity that you want, but that is as far as I'm going to be able to go today, several thousand. And to include, several hundred just yesterday were able to get onto the airport for follow-on transportation. So it's every day we are moving Americans out of the country.
And you said you have the ability to get all Americans out who want to leave, and you said several thousand. Do you have a percentage for how many Americans have been removed? Without giving a number, have more than half been removed?
I can't give you that number, Idris, because I don't think there's a perfect number that we know with certainty of all Americans in Afghanistan. There's no requirement. You can't force an American when they go to a foreign country to tell you that they're there. And we encourage them to do that. The State Department has a robust set of communication vehicles at their disposal, especially in a country like Afghanistan. We want to know when Americans are there, but they don't have to tell us. So that's why it's difficult for us to give you, the denominator here. How many are there? And what I can tell you is, and this is out of my lane, but I'll do it anyway. I mean, the State Department has been working very hard to reach out to those who they know are there, or even who they hear are there, to communicate to them, to let them know what evacuation plans are possible and achievable for them. So they're working very hard at this. Our job at the Defense Department is to help facilitate their safe passage to the airport. And then getting them manifested and getting them on a plane out.
But the ones who have registered, have more or less than half of the Americans who have registered, have they been evacuated?
I do not know.